Hey, do you like anime? Well, that's a rhetorical question. Of course we all do. But what if you could go into the anime? What if you could become one with it? Dive head first into the 2D world and say goodbye to that pesky old 3D world. Leave it behind. Well, that's what we're doing. Because this is an anime. I have not played an anime VR game as of yet. They exist, but I've not actually tried one of those. I've been preferring, the horror games, the darker games, but what about some bright colors for a change? Nothing wrong with that. So we're going to be doing some anime. You know what else we're going to be doing? We're going to be doing a murder mystery in a sci-fi world, which I guess is the kind of thing I like because I've played plenty of Kotaro Uchikoshi's games. It's not what this is. It kind of looks like one, but it's not one. It's not one of those. He hasn't made a VR game, which seems kind of strange now that I say it out loud. Seems like a thing he could have some ideas on doing something with, but he has not done that. That's not what this is. This is DYSCHRONIA. I've not played any games by this particular developer, but they have made a few anime VR games. We're going to get going on this. Going to solve a murder. We're going to learn... the only thing I really know about the setting is that it takes place in a domed city, and inside the city is the perfect society, and outside is chaos. So it's like, Omicron. Maybe that's not fair. Maybe let's have a more positive comparison. Let's say it's like Big O. We got the dome over the city, protecting everyone inside. Let's take a look at these options. Smooth motion, I probably want that. Comfort vignetting, do I want there to be like a black border around my vision when I move to prevent the motion sickness? No, I'm a big VR boy now. I don't need those. I don't know what fade is. Oh, what's fade? Employs a fade effect with snap control. Well, I don't... By snap control, it's talking about, how you change your orientation. And by that, they mean the direction you're facing, not anything you're thinking about. I know what you're thinking. Angle of rotation, rotation speed. I usually just use my physical body to turn instead of using the thumbstick. So we'll just leave that as it is. Subtitles? Do I want subtitles? Sure. So should subtitles have position? They probably should. What does that mean? Move up and down with my head motion. That's probably good. They probably want the subtitles to be on screen as I move my head. Let's press OK.
The trail of footsteps scattered and then faded entirely.
Okay, yeah, the subtitles do move up and down. They kind of snap up and down as I move my head up and down. And there's more of like a smooth following motion as I turn my head. All right, trail of footsteps. Tilt that thumbstick to move. I am moving. Do I have a body? I have my blue hands. Got my blue ghost body. Traveling through the ocean of stars.
I can't even remember how I ended up getting lost in here. I must have followed their voice here.
That's a handprint if I've ever seen one. I got a hand right here for that. What a mysterious vision.
What's happening?
Well, nothing good, probably. Oh, yeah, you see those? The giant red, like, Evangelion apocalypse swords. Coming down. Oh, that's the dome. That's the dome that protects our city. It's been shattered. We're being attacked from outside. The dirty... Oh, I got, like, real hands now. And, like, wristwatches. Do I have a... Okay, I have, like, a more physical body now. Right, our dome has been destroyed. We're being attacked. Invaded by the outside. Is it God's punishment for our hubris to believe we could live in the perfect society? Probably.
Is Astrum Close being shelled from the outside? Why?
I think Astrum Close is the name of our city. Oh, Jesus.
Don't just stand there!
I hate everything about you.
You need to get to the bureau!
I am considering changing the language to Japanese. It's raining swords and whales today.
What happened? Let's head this way, mister!
I'd rather not. I'd really I'd rather walk the opposite way from you. I can walk the opposite way from her. Let's check out this whale. You usually don't see whales fall out of the sky like that. It's an unusual thing. I don't think I can actually go anywhere else. I think we're gonna have to follow the thing over there. Can't go all the way to the guardrail. All I can see is, like, you know, an ocean of blood out there. As you will see. As you will see. So is that like an outer wall? There's like a bridge. Is that like a moat between the outer wall and the city? Desperately want to keep separated from the outside. Yeah, we can't go that way. We're gonna have to go that way.
Looks like you'll be able to get through if you crouch.
Yeah, I can press thumbstick down to crouch, but we're playing in VR. I want to, you know, get immersed in the anime, so I'm just going to crouch down with my real body, get down on the floor. Hmm?
This doesn't feel right.
No, a lot of it doesn't feel right.
Be careful. Try and pick your moment.
Lily, hide behind me.
I'm right behind you.
That's not where I want you. I want you... No. Hey. Okay, she's vanished. I want to... Well, she's right behind me at all times. That's like a horror story. I want her in sight, where I can see her. I don't want her creeping up behind me, like apparently she is right now. Alright, we got sentry robots. Let's sneak by. Whoops. I think like my... Yes? I think my vision blacked out. Yeah, because like my head's bumping against the top there. It's duck down further. Noelle. Over there. Alright. This is a sneaking mission. We need stealth to avoid being spotted by these robots. Unfortunately, I do not have a tranquilizer gun that I can use to put them to sleep. Yeah, I guess I'm Hal.
There must be something you can do. Like making a loud noise or something?
I mean, you're quite loud. You're loud enough for the both of us, I think. With that, you say? Some items can be thrown. Can I throw her? Can I just, like, grab her and throw her at the robot? Apparently not, but I can throw this. Alright, there's the robot.
Give it another try.
No? That did not distract the robot? That distracted the robot.
Yeah.
Noel?
I'm so glad you're okay, Noel.
Noel, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why are the subtitles over there? I mean, if I'm looking at her, I can see the subtitles. But if I'm looking at Noel over here, subtitles are
Out of it, Hal.
subtitles are just kind of stuck by her.
Hurry up.
All right, we're heading towards the main building.
The dome protecting the city has been destroyed. This all feels like a bad dream. Hal, watch out!
Oh, we got sorted. Didn't get inside, didn't get the shelter in time.
Hey, what's wrong? Hal,
Oh, thank God, Ash. I was having the strangest dream.
same old Hal. Falling asleep during your test? Seriously?
Yeah, same old Hal. Still haven't gotten over that pesky old narcolepsy. I'll never change. Oh, my hands are different. Alright, I'm wearing, like, all white. Before I was wearing, like, a darker gray, kind of like what he's wearing. Yeah, I was having a strange dream. Everything was red, and we were under attack, and there was, like, this little goblin that was flying around me. It was very horrifying.
Test.
Still half asleep? You're in the middle of your final aptitude test, man.
Oh no! My final exam of my class? I didn't even realize I was taking a class. Am I having a dream right now? I completely forgot all about my final exam.
Anyway, I'm gonna see how everyone's doing in augmented dreaming. It's a supervisor's job to protect AD. The collective dream all the residents experience.
Thank you for telling me what AD stands for. Obviously, I would know that since I live here. But I'm glad that you explained that.
Once you're a supervisor, Hal, that's what you'll be doing on a daily basis.
Yes. Thank you for filling me in. The collective dream everyone is in, and I'll be a supervisor in that dream. I know that because that's what I'm in training for.
Here, this is your trainee badge.
Is it time for some VR interaction?
You'll be able to access AD with that. Ready? Let's go.
Ow. Thank you for explaining what AD stands for, by the way. I would figure it stood for, like, anime dysfunction or something. Can I grab that?
Access AD with that. Ready? Let's go.
Okay. Hold A to connect to... Okay.
Looks like you can access AD just fine. Take a look around and see how the residents are doing while you're here.
But where are they?
See those glowing fish? Each of them represents a dreaming resident's consciousness. The human-shaped ones are conscious enough to speak to. I'm guessing you haven't talked to many ordinary humans since the experiment.
Well, I mean, before the experiment. Just in general, Ash.
Go on. I'll wait here, okay?
The most challenging part of my test, talking to people. Alright, so I guess that we can interface with the system where we can see people's dreams, which is another similarity to AI, I guess. But this is a collective dream, not an individual dream.
Today's the last day of your training. Honestly, I was surprised you wanted to become a supervisor.
Why is that?
After losing your memories in that experiment 3 years ago.
Right. I lost my memories 3 years ago. The incident 3 years ago? My amnesia. I'm glad that we established that I have so much amnesia. That makes this story better.
Go on. Try talking to them. I'll be waiting here.
Okay. All right. 3 years ago, I suffered amnesia. But now, I'm on the road to recovery, and I'm getting a job as a supervisor to the collective dream world. Hello, sir.
Hey.
Those clothes. Am I a variant? Am I? I have amnesia. I'm sorry. I don't know. Am I allowed to become a supervisor? Oh, he doesn't have anything against me. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against yous guys. I mean, some of my best friends are variants. It's just that I think there's some jobs you guys shouldn't be able to have, you know? Like, maybe you need to be separated from the rest of us. I'm not saying I have anything against you guys. It's just like, you know, it's unnatural, you know? I guess that's all he has to say.
Hey.
And I guess not everyone has voice acting. Like, the minor NPCs do not. It's pretty. It's pretty, anyway. Hello, sir. Let me just get that. It's a beautiful night. He wishes he could stay here forever. Even after we wake. I know. When you wake up, you don't want to get out of bed. You just want to stay there all day. Something seemed odd. Yeah, he turned pink. Is that something we need to look into? Oh, actually, just something I didn't... What am I doing? Didn't even think of it. We need to do some VR testing, obviously. Just need to make sure, just get an idea of the immersion of this VR world. Now, this is just a professional thing, you understand. Just a thing of a professional interest. Hold on. Oh. Well, see that thing right there? I got too close and it said that I was out of position. Let's see. Yeah, outside the viewable area. So, like, this is about as close as you can get. Mwah. It's close enough, probably. It's close enough. This is just a professional thing between two coworkers. You understand. And I hope you don't think I'm going to kiss that flying goblin we saw before. I don't know what you think is going to happen there. Hello, little child.
Hey.
Am I a variant? That's what they say, but I have so much amnesia that I don't know. You guys all have special powers? Yeah. See? Kamehameha! Well, it's not happening now, but probably I can do that. What kind of power do I have? The power to not remember things. Apparently.
How did it go?
The conversations were awkward, but I guess that's just how it always is with me.
Nothing too intense, right?
No, it was not intense, I wouldn't say.
The supervisor's job is to get things under control when something goes wrong in AD.
Okay.
I heard they also used to investigate crimes back before AD was introduced.
Used to investigate crimes, but not anymore?
The city's totally protected by AD these days, so the crime rate is just 0.001%.
Wow, it's so low. The crime is virtually non-existent in the perfect society. But that does make me wonder if it's almost impossible to commit crime, that 0.001%. What kind of crimes still do get committed here?
For the last 30 years, there hasn't even been any variant persecution here in the city.
Maybe littering, or maybe jaywalking.
With the system protecting it, this place really is a dream world.
The system. The infallible system that protects all of us. Nothing can go wrong.
Anyway, let's get your training started. It's time we did some counseling in AD.
Great, I'm gonna be a counselor. I want to counsel some people with their problems.
I'll give you a quick run-through first, okay?
Yeah, like Pink Man over here. He wants to never get up again.
Sure.
I can relate to that.
We access Kairos, the medical nanomachines inside all the residents.
Alright, everyone's full to brim with nanomachines.
Using our tethering tools. The only people who aren't Kairos hosts are people like me who are incompatible. And variants. The nanomachines just don't work right with you guys.
Okay, so I can't actually join the collective dream world because the nanos, they don't work right with me.
Thanks to Kairos, the residents can take part in one collective idyllic dream.
That's not for us, though. It's not for us.
In the dream, residents share all their experiences.
Mm-hmm. All their experiences?
That's why it's impossible to commit crimes here in the city.
Ah, because if you did commit a crime, everyone else would know.
I see.
I mean, you could commit a crime, it's just that you couldn't get away with the crime, I guess.
The system immediately removes residents who need attention to prevent mental contamination.
Mm-hmm. How does it remove them? With guns? Do we get guns?
Which explains why some residents appear glitched out. Okay, time to start counseling.
Counseling? With guns?
After this, you'll officially be a supervisor.
Great, I'm gonna get a job.
I'll show you how it's done. So pay attention.
All right, I'm all yours.
What's going on? What the hell is going on?
Uh-oh, things are turning red. Just like my dream.
Hey, let's split up and see what the deal is.
But my training... I noticed that this game does cut to like a loading screen pretty frequently, which I realize is pretty unusual for VR. It seems like many VR games, they'll have loading screens between levels and such, but like in the middle of gameplay, they tend to avoid doing that. Just something I'm noticing here in this game.
Hey, let's split up and see what the deal is.
Alright, let's find out what the deal is. Sir, do you know what the deal is? Can I, like, grab your ball? No, I cannot grab your ball. You are not like an Echo Knight ghost. Oh, but who's that shadowy figure over there? Maybe that person knows what the deal is.
Albert?
Oh no, a dead body? A Moida?
What on earth happened?
Well, I think he's shot. He has like a stain on the front of his jacket.
Huh? Is someone there?
Am I seeing this through the eyes of someone else? Am I sight-jacking someone, like Siren?
Hey! Pal! Snap out of it!
People always telling me to snap out of it. Well, I saw something that's a little alarming. Oh, that's the guy, Dr. Albert. He was moited. We just saw that.
Professor died? He was killed?
Yeah, it looked like he was shot in the chest.
We're in big trouble. The founder of the city just died.
All right, he's not just any doctor. He's the guy who created all this. What are we going to do without our founder?
We gotta move quick. I'm gonna head to the bureau. Look, training is over. Head back and wait for your results, okay?
Oh, but we haven't even started my training. Now what am I going to do without my training?
There was a murder here in the city.
We saw it, Hal. Don't forget to mention that we just saw it through someone else's eyes, because that's kind of weird. I expect that doesn't happen often around here. Hello, child.
You're...
Yes? Up there? Aw, shit. That was pretty good. That was all right. Doing that kind of intro in VR. I'm in the infirmary. Hold on, I'm getting annoyed.
Results are ready.
Oh, my hands are different. Oh, I'm wearing the uniform I was wearing in the dream.
Notification. Special Supervisor Aptitude Test Result.
Okay, that's my ability. We can memory dive. We are Hal Scion. I have 6 brains. I'm assuming that's what that means. Yeah, this text is not anything. And that's what we look like.
Halcyon. Astrum Close GV Residence Code Holder.
Sion. We're Halcyon. Age 19.
Official Quantum Interference Research Institute recommendation. Confirmed.
Approved. Did we pass?
Recommendation from Director General Elaine Cordia. Confirmed.
We've been recommended.
Supervisor Aptitude Level A+.
A+. Wow, we aced the test. We didn't even have time to study. We got the job.
You are hereby officially approved as a Special Supervisor. Supervisor Halcyon, congratulations on your appointment.
Thanks.
Please accept your Bureau-issued equipment.
I will. Oh, do I get a gun? I guess we're going to find out if I get a gun. First, I want to stop and start the recording. As you know, got to make sure I don't hit that size limit, so give me a moment. Okay. Now, let's get going with our equipment. I don't see it.
Supervisors are issued with the WIS-07 ring-type firearm.
Okay, so we usually do get a gun. I don't see a gun in here, though.
The bracelet model you will be provided with is designed specifically with variants in mind.
Okay, so we're getting an advanced gun that looks like a bracelet. Gonna wear it on my hands.
The WIS-07A prototype is fitted with quantum interference ability suppressors.
Right, so we don't fire bullets, because that's not needed. What we will be able to shoot is, I'm guessing, something that interferes with someone's ability to maybe connect with the dream? Quantum interference? Okay, I am quantum interference capable. To limit the effects of that ability, if I am not taking ability suppressant medication, I am required to wear control bracelets. Non-compliance is a serious offense, and offenders will be punished. Okay, so, since I have powers, I need to either take medication to suppress those powers, or I need to put these bracelets on so the man can use my powers for their purposes. It's like these are the manacles that I use to enslave myself to the man, putting on my own bindings.
The right bracelet is equipped with scanning functionality.
And we call it a job.
Confirming functionality.
Society says it's good to have a job. It's good to put yourself in bondage to the man. Okay, if I pull the trigger while holding an item, it will search the Bureau database and display information. So,
confirming operational status.
Okay, to maintain control over the populace, supervisors are permitted to carry a standard issue firearm, limited by both the control mechanism and biometric authentication. But if there's no crime, why do we need to maintain control over the populace? Well, I mean, I guess it's all for the best. The founder wanted it this way, after all.
The left bracelet suppresses your interference abilities.
So I'm wearing handcuffs. Handcuffs that we call bracelets. That give me status and authority in the city, but still bind me all the same.
Confirming functionality.
Initialize them. There we go.
Confirming operational status.
Okay, if I hold down the trigger while holding an item in my left hand, I can use my retrodiction ability. Alright, holding an item. Let's get dicked. There are some nice graphics in this game. Designs. Oh? Oh, that's the guy.
This is their memory from 3 years ago.
3 years ago? So that is the guy, I believe, that we saw get killed. I'm wearing a fancy ring. Okay, yeah, my body is definitely different. I am not me. I am someone else from 3 years ago. So who is this standing next to us? Is this a younger version of ourself, maybe? It kind of looks like my picture, but I don't know. Bonk. No. Well, I mean, obviously I cannot interact with him because that's a memory. It's not like a real person.
I'm going through what they experienced all over again.
What they experienced. Okay, so maybe that's not us. Maybe that's someone else. But I know I am not Scion right now. Sion.
A few days
How?
ago, ion particle concentration across the continent rose to critical levels. Ordinary humans can no longer venture beyond the dome without protective equipment.
Right. The dome keeps us safe.
At the same time, an experiment on 2 variant humans was being conducted at the Institute in an attempt to expand the functionality of augmented dreaming.
Was I one of them? It was at the incident from 3 years ago. That's why I don't remember anything.
The residents of this city wish to know exactly what happened during that experiment. Elaine, please bring the witness forward.
The subject is in a state of extreme shock and has no memory of their life before the incident.
Am I Elaine? I don't see anyone else here. Am I the one talking?
Permission to make a statement on their behalf?
Chief Supervisor Elaine Cordia. Permission granted. It is obvious where the responsibility for the failure lies.
Oh, I'm not going to see the memory of the statement? That's not for us to know at the moment. We can't know what happened 3 years ago just yet.
The fault is with the variants themselves.
Oh, those variants can't be trusted, I guess.
Halcyon. Maya Gannett. After being reformatted under Bureau supervision, the pair will undergo personality processing to combat their aggressive, impulsive tendencies.
Okay, so we were reformatted. Our amnesia was deliberate because we did something 3 years ago.
Supervisor, I presume you have no objections?
I was there during the experiment in my capacity as an Administration Bureau Supervisor. Responsibility for this incident doesn't lie with the variants. No. The only person to blame is Professor Rumford.
Alright, well, Elaine didn't seem to think that we should be reformatted.
There you are. Don't worry. You're now under the protection of the Administration Bureau. I won't let anyone use you in their experiments ever again. I promise.
But was Elaine able to live up to that promise? Alright, so this is us that we're talking to right now.
You can't remember anything that happened before the experiment, can you? Give me your hand. This world is a cruel place for you and the others. Ever since the catastrophe 9 years ago...
9 years ago?
...have been persecuted worldwide.
And 9 minus 3, that's 6.
People say it was their reckless behavior that caused the disaster. You know.
The disaster?
Everyone is terrified of you and your kind. Even here in the city, you can't let your guard down. I want you to become a supervisor. Prove that you can do something for the city.
Yeah, get respectable. Get a job. Get a government job.
That way you'll be able to protect them all when the time comes.
And so many mysterious incidents that everyone knows about, but we do not as of yet. So we need to know about what happened in the experiment 3 years ago.
Nostalgic, somehow.
And what happened in the catastrophe 9 years ago.
Memory diving lets me access past memories. What I saw just now, that was their memory.
Supervisors can access the administration system using their badges. Authentication data must be reset. Please present your badge.
All right, here's that. Put that in there. No? Okay, no, just let it go there. And put my hands down.
User registration complete. Special Supervisor Halcyon, Quantum Interference Research Institute. Administrative Class, Level 4 Retrodictor, in accordance with municipal regulations.
All right, we're a retrodictor.
Will be suppressed to Level 2.
Oh, but I can only do level 2 dicking.
Ever since I was given this badge, all I've wanted is to become a supervisor.
Is it because Elaine told us to do it? Oh. Do we even know what the job is? Or was it just because Elaine said, you should become a supervisor, and then we said, it's the only thing I want to do with my life? Right. The murder. Let's see. Halcyon. I have been ordered to investigate the murder of Professor Albert Rumford. My partner is Ash Shepard. Report to the Bureau when I've ascertained the time of death, discovered the missing body, and identified the culprit. Accept. I have a new task. Investigation mission, the murder of the city's founder. Y on the left touch control to open the main menu. Display investigation log. Okay, investigation log. We're on it right now. The only thing we have is this. Okay, factual items. So if we find evidence, we can put them here. 0.6 completed on this investigation. Feels like there's things that would get filled in. But we don't have anything at the moment, of course. And personnel file, I guess bios on other people would get filled in here. Other cases would go down here. All right, so this is our interface for solving mysteries.
Me? In charge of the case?
Wow, I just became a supervisor. I'm already investigating the most important murder case that this city's probably ever had.
Either way, I don't have time to waste. I need to get to the professor's house.
Then there's no time to waste. We cannot let Lex win. Not this time. Not again. Is this my bed? This is where I sleep? Doesn't seem the most comfortable thing. Well, we've gotten an introduction to the world of DYSCHRONIA. We know what we need to do. We need to... Lorem ipsum, it says. Yep, that's the description of what's happening at each time there. Lorem ipsum, indeed. We know we need to solve the case of how the city founder was murdered. We have weird dreams and visions, and we just can't remember anything that happened beyond 3 years ago. We're being animated up here in a record pace here in DYSCHRONIA. We're going to continue on with the investigation next time.